Hey guys, what's up guys? Alright, so this is going to be another makeup tutorial video, and it's going to be focused around this Sigma palette that they sent me because they are so freaking awesome. And this is called the Warm Neutrals palette. So it looks like, has a little mirror, and then these shades. These are so pretty. These are like really nice for like everyday makeup, natural stuff, you know, brides, all that stuff. This shade right here is like calling my name in this one. Yeah. These are so freaking pigmented too. Like, I barely even touched them and I like swatched them. That shit's nice. It's like super buttery too. But yeah, so I'm going to use this on the eyes. Kind of focus the video on this because I'm going to try this out. I haven't used it yet. And then they also sent me a blush called Cor-de-Rosa. And this is what it looks like. Oh. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. It's like a peachy coral, kind of. Yeah. And then a black gel liner called Wicked. And then they sent me this. They sent me this brush cleaner. Let's see. So you put it on your wrist like this. And then you put your fingers in the slits like this. It has a bunch of different textures for different size brushes and like different types of washing you want. It says rinse, wash, refine. And then it also has the other side. And then you can turn this part inside out. And then there's like a new side. So that's pretty cool. And then they sent me some brushes. I put them away in my brushes, so I don't really have them all right now. And it will take me a while to find them. But here's your 3D HD Kabuki brush. It's interesting shape. Comes to a point. And then these are just two that I have out right now. And then this little eyeliner brush. This looks really nice and promising. I'm going to use this too. Alright, so I'm just going to get started with my tutorial. Alright, so the first thing I did was take this Vitamin E Aqua Boost Sherbet Moisturizer. And this is by The Body Shop. It's just... it smells so good. Oh, it's so fruity. This stuff will drench your skin if it's dry. Like, you will look so dewy the rest of the day. It's really nice. And I have super dry skin in my T-zone, so this is what I use. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Mineral Foundation Stick, and this is in the shade 03. And I'm going to use this 3D HD brush to buff that in. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight using this same foundation. I'm just going to use the shade 01. And I'm going to take the same 3D HD Kabuki brush by Sigma, and I'm just going to buff that in. So now I'm going to contour with the shade in 09. It's a lot of foundation, but you know, I guess we'll just go full coverage. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on because I'm also going to go over the contour with a powder. And this is a little warm, so I don't want to look too orange. I'm also just going to use this to kind of bronze up the skin a bit. And to buff that out, I'm going to use this little brush by BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to flick it up. Yeah, that's really warm. But we'll tone it down a bit when we contour. Alright, now that's all blended out, I'm going to take the NYX Hydra powder foundation, and this is in the shade 02. I'm just going to set my face with all of that. I'm going to use the NYX 03 brush. Alright, and to use a powder highlight all over the face, I'm going to use this white shade, and this is from the Morphe 06 PC palette. And I'm just going to use a BH Cosmetic brush. This is their 115 brush. In the contour, I'm going to take the 06 PW palette from Morphe, and I'm going to take this shade right here in the middle. This is more on the cool gray tone side of shades, and I'm going to use the contour. I'm going to use this shade specifically because I used a warm shade to contour before with the cream, so I'm going to use that to kind of balance it out. And then to contour, the brush I'm using is the Sigma F23. This is their soft angled contour brush. And to contour my nose, I'm taking the Morphe MB25 brush. And for blush, I'm going to use this Sigma blush that they sent me. And then I'm going to use this big ass brush. This is Bdellium Tools 980 brush. For highlight, I'm going to take the NYX Strobe of Genius highlighter palette. I'm going to take this shade right here. And then the brush I'm going to use is the Morphe MB28. Oh yeah, damn. Alright, so now that the face is done, I'm going to zoom in and we're going to focus on the eyes. For brows, I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow. For brows, I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black. And I'm just going to fill that shit in. Now that I have that filled in, I'm going to take the Ultimate Brow Palette by BH Cosmetics, and then in the black powder right here, I'm going to use the Morphe M165 brush, just an angled brush, and I'm going to go over my eyebrows with that to set them and give them a little bit more color. Now I'm going to take L'Oreal True Match Concealer in the shade W123. I'm going to put that on my eyelid as a eyeshadow base and primer. Alright, now I'm going to take the palette from Sigma. I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm going to set that area that we just put the concealer on so that everything blends well on top of it. That's the shade Sugar Milk. I'm going to take this shade right here from the palette, and this is called Cinnamon. And I'm going to put that into my crease and blend that up towards the eyebrow, and that's going to be my transition shade. I'm going to use the Morphe M433 brush. These are fucking pigmented too, so you only need to touch your brush in that a little bit. Trust me. Trust. Alright, so I'm going to take the shade Cozy, which is this brown one up here in the corner. And on the Bdellium Tool 780 brush, going to put that into the crease a little bit lower. And I'm going to blend that up just slightly, just to deepen the crease a bit. And remember, if you have hooded eyelids, just blend that crease color or any color you put down a little bit higher so that it shows through. And make sure you have your eyes open when you're applying it so you can see what it actually looks like with your eyes open. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush. I'm going to take the shade right here from the palette. This is Russet. And then on the Sigma E54 brush, I'm going to just pack that all over the lid. Look how pigmented that is. Oh my god. Holy shit, girl. Come through, Sigma. Oh my god, I love that shade. And like I said earlier, I'm going to blend that up just a little bit higher, just so it's smoked out. So now I'm going to take this shade right here, this is called Fawn, and I'm going to just place that in the middle of my eyelid on top of the shadow we just put on to make it look like a little halo effect. Okay, so after I put that down, I'm going to take the 755 Bdellium Tool brush, and then with this shade right here called Warm Stone, I'm going to run that under the lower lash line. So now the Morphe MB18 brush, I'm going to take the shade we put in our crease as a transition shade, and I'm going to just buff out that lower shade that we just put down. So I want this highlight in the middle of my eyelid to be more pigmented, so I'm just taking my finger and I'm applying it like that, and that is helping a lot. So that's all as far as eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with the Sigma gel liner and their winged eyeliner brush. This is the E06 one. Alright, so the eyeliner is on. I'm going to take these lashes by NYX. These are Corrupt and Corruption. Alright, so now the eyes are done, and I'm going to move on to the lips. And for my lips, I'm going to take this NYX lip liner, and this is in the shade Urban Café. After that, I'm going to take the NYX Gel Plush Lipstick in the shade Bankrupt. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really love this palette. It's really nice. Super pigmented, super blendable. And these lips are pretty nice too. Alright, so if you like this video and you like this look, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos and keep up with me. And you can follow my Instagram at Wesley Benjamin Carter. It's spelled the same on here as it is on there. And I post a lot of my Instagram pictures. Alright guys, so that's all for this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!